Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mike Motti. They call me the Marathon CEO, and I'm doing this for you. I want you to run along with me so we can bring you in, because that is what life is. It's a marathon. And I just got kicked to the curb in 1997. I was halfway through my marathon. In my marathon, I start out with a big L. In this case, it's right about here, loser. Down and out in 1997. My marathon started down here in 1953, the year I was born and the first B-52 came off the flight lines. I was a B-52 officer. We were old war horses. I was 44, halfway through my marathon, and I was down and out. You see, not only did I just lose my job, get my butt kicked to the curb, I was going through a divorce. So we're going to talk about your marathon. I want you to place yourself in the race. It's just a run. You're not competing. You're just focused on yourself, okay? In 1982, ladies and gentlemen, I was in Cincinnati turning around a company there. I opened up my Wall Street Journal, and there was a full-page memo from the chairman of the board at United Technologies. And it said, let's get rid of management. People want to be led. They don't want to be managed. Who ever heard of a world manager? A world leader, yes. A business leader, yes. An industry leader, a church leader, a civic leader, a family leader. They all lead. You can get more with the carrot than you can with the stick. I was only 27, 28 years old. I was running marathons. I was turning around companies, or I was trying to turn around companies, and I was too involved and too stressed out every day because I was trying to manage all of my employees' issues instead of backing up and looking at overall results. When I am asked continuously over the last 30 years how I turn companies, I keep it very simple. I've boiled it down to 4 turning points. And it goes like this. Major League Baseball communication, MLB. Management is first. I get rid of management. Or at least I go in there and I sift through in the first 30 days who's a manager and who's a leader. I look for the leaders, I get rid of management. Now I'm very fortunate that in 1989, I attended, courtesy of ADT and the chairman, the Disney School of Leadership in Orlando. While at Disney World in this week-long leadership course, I received these glasses. They are now, let's see, about 19 years old. They've broken 3 times, but I fixed them. One of my secrets in looking for managers and sorting out who's a leader and who's not is to keep my mouth shut. But I listen to them. I sift through who can direct, who can lead, who has credibility, who does not. Who are my managers, number 1? Who are my leaders, number 2? I go out and recruit leaders if I don't have them on board. I teach leadership, usually during lunch, 90-minute sessions, 4 or 5 of them, and I will go into those secrets. B stands for lead from the back. We're on a marathon, back to the run. We're on a marathon, and I'm at the back of the pack. I don't want to be up front. I want them to be recognized. I want them to be CEOs, remember, Chief Effectiveness Officers. This is their company. It's not my company. I've just been there perhaps 30, 60 days. I know they're losing a lot of money, but it's my job to sift through there and listen to them, see who's a leader, and get ready to teach. But I lead from the back. I communicate to them. That's the fourth secret. On a regular, overwhelming basis. I use the 65-25-10 principle. 65% of communication is nonverbal. What you look like, rather, speaks so loudly, I can't hear what you are saying. I walk the talk as best I can. A short, skinny coach who came in and has the privilege of helping them turn around their company. Our record is 44-1-1. We win. And I'm the luckiest guy in the world. That's my attitude wherever I go. The first point that I get across when I teach leadership, and it's a must, I believe, is credibility, the big C. C also has choice under it, but credibility. You, as the senior officer, as the chief cook and bottle washer, are you credible? Well, in 1998, when I went to Fort Worth, Texas, to turn around a company called Facility Works, just a $50 million company, I found a company that was in bad shape, burning embers. I moved a good friend of mine in, a vice president of operations out of Miami. He was a West Pointer, another service academy guy, and I recruited a lot of those. I diagnosed a lot of issues. I visited the various offices. And ladies and gentlemen, I had moved into Fort Worth. I had purchased a house. I had left my kids in Atlanta, Georgia. As I told you earlier, I brought in Buck and his wife. And after 3 to 4 months, close to 4 months, I went back to the board of directors and I said, looks to me like we'll lose another $4 million this year. This was 1998. Next year, possibly 5 to 6 million. My recommendation is we shut this thing down. We're publicly traded. We have to report to Wall Street again. We've already lost 20 million prior to me getting here. I really appreciate this opportunity. I really want to help you, but guess what, guys? And let me also tell you, I don't have an employment contract. I left my kids in Atlanta. I bought a home. You don't have to do anything for me. As the leader of that company, you have to look at yourself in the mirror. If you're leading your company and it's all about you, then you need to look in the mirror harder. I didn't ask for anything. I never will. Fortunately for me, they came back 6 months later. I didn't expect anything. And they asked me to be the new president of the company, the electric company. Good things will come to you if you do the right thing, but that is credibility, okay? Walk the talk, be responsible, support your folks, lead from the back. Thank you.